Like, start testing ideas with your friends and family. That's how I started. Like, the very first version of Pam was, I was like, how can I test this idea? Like, people are telling me they love, like, the pictures, but how can I actually test giving someone the solution on where, because what people say and then what they do are very different. You know, someone says, oh, I need that, I love that. But will they actually use it? Will they actually love it? And so the very first experiment I did, I was like, how can I do this without spending tens of thousands of dollars on development? Because I, didn't have that kind of money. So what I did is I went, okay, and I got a friend who was looking to get back into the workforce after having 2 little boys, and knew that she was smart and good at admin. And so I said, how would you feel about being Pam? She was like, what do you mean? I'm like, I literally want to pretend that you are Pam, and I'm going to get a couple of families to email you all their crap every single time it comes in, and every day you go through and read all the stuff, all the school newsletters, all the notifications, everything they send you, all the pictures of the birthday invitations, and then you manually create a calendar for them that you send them a couple of times a week. She was like, yeah, I could do that. And I got like my very closest friends to be one of the family. I was one of the families. And so every time I got anything, I just go, forward, don't think of it. And you kind of get this like almost like smugness, like, yes. Meh. I don't have to deal with you right now. Meh. I don't have to read that 4-page email. And I would just send it off to my friend Josie, and she would go through and diligently read all the content, and then she would add in an event, and then she would think about tasks that you might need associated with it. And it was amazing. My friend Anna was like, this has saved me hours in my week. I don't have to call my husband every single morning on the drive to work to communicate about what we need to do for the day or the next week. And so I was like, okay, like you can test your idea without jumping in the deep end.
Yes.
That cost me, I paid my friend, a small hourly rate and maybe a couple of bottles of wine. And I was able to really test out the idea. Like you can, if you've got something that you think there's really a nugget in there, find the scrappiest, most manual way of testing it.
Yeah, I love that.
Get off your screens, get out of like trying to do everything perfect, and just focus on the idea and that's for startups. It's just be scrappy. Don't try and be. You can't. If you try to be perfect, what you end up doing is you end up missing the user. You end up focusing on the end design or the end build, and you end up missing the actual problem in the user.